Everyone's coming out to play. Everyone's coming to the party. She be gaming. It's me. I'm back. And we're back with Atulg. So he's just in the process of disenchanting one or two items that he's picked up along the way. Like these leather boots of waning shock, for example. He'll never wear these boots, but he definitely wants their enchantment. So he's taken the time to get a little settled into his new home. And, you know, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's definitely a warrior's home. Plenty of space for weapons and, you know, for a collection. There are a few details of the home that, you know, he thinks could be a little bit better, done a little bit more to his taste. And he's not too sure if this is going to be the best family home one day, but for now, he's super grateful that he has somewhere warm, that he can lay his head at night, and a home of this magnificence. Oh, he also went back to Calcimo and bought that mud crab that he wanted in the dwarven armor. So that's his new pet. He's been getting along pretty well with Vorstag, believe it or not. He wasn't quite sure at first, and he was going to send Vorstag on his way. But then he took Vorstag back to the Dwemer ruin in Markarth with him to go and collect a few more pieces of scrap metal. And while they were in there, to his surprise, Vorstag started talking about how fascinated he is by the Dwemer history and their technology, and they just kind of started to hit it off. So he's decided he can stick around a little bit longer. He's kept himself a little busy, he's done some smithing and forging, and he made himself this kick-ass orc armor set. I mean, he looks like an orc king. He feels like an orc king in his new home, and he looks like an orc king in this set. With his smithing capabilities, he was able to get it all the way up to legendary status, so his armor rating right now is pretty good. There's also a mine really close to Atulg's home. This one here, Belagulsh Mine. He traveled there with Vorstag just because, you know, it's Atulg, and where there's a mine, he's gonna go check it out. Plus, he wanted to see what kind of ore it had. Turns out it was a mine that was taken over by orc bandits. It was a mine that carried, you know, that orc ore, I can never pronounce it properly, Orcish. And so Atulg was hoping that, you know, since he was also a fellow orc, he could reason with them a little bit, just to get a little bit of the ore for his armor. He really didn't want to have to fight them or harm them if he didn't need to, but they wouldn't listen. He tried to reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. He couldn't even bargain or trade. Strange thing is, they weren't really attacking him. They just started attacking Vorstag. They did not want Vorstag around. So unfortunately, Atulg was left with no choice. He had to kill them. He's a little worried now because he doesn't want word to start going around that he's going around killing his fellow orcs. That's not the look he's trying to create at all. He wants the exact opposite. He wants to start building relationship with the strongholds and his fellow orcs, so he's hoping that this doesn't cause him any major problems down the road. Right now, he's on his way to complete a little quest. Gorza, the female orc blacksmith in Markarth, asked Atulg if he could help her find a certain book for her incompetent apprentice. And the book is called The Last Scabbard of Akrash. Turns out it's located really close to his home. So Hendraheim is here, and apparently the book is right here somewhere. He really wants to get into the favor of both her and her brother, so he's going to go and complete this hopefully quick quest for her, retrieve this book, and then we'll go deliver it. What? Oh, man! Spider came out of nowhere!
This ends now.
Great, he's probably a little bit poisoned now. Give me my arrow back. Let's just take a potion of cure poison just in case. There he goes. Hopefully you have something for yourself, Vorstag, because we don't have anything for you. Looks like where we're going's in there. Odds are we're going to be met with some bandits and whatnot. No problem though. I mean, it's Atulg we're talking about. Atulg's not too sure what he thinks of Gorza so far. If he feels anything for her. I mean, he's definitely impressed of her capabilities as a blacksmith. And there's a part of her strength and determination that definitely reminds him of his mother. Maybe that's what the connection is so far. You know, he really misses his mother, and she reminds him of her. He's not sure if there's anything romantic there yet, but he still wants to help her. Where is Vorstag? He couldn't make it up here? Why is he just standing there? Well, if he can't make it up, and Atulg has to go in on his own, he will. No, Vorstag didn't follow in. Wow. Alright, well let's go see what we're going to be faced with here. I mean, Atulg's used to being on his own. But I mean, why do you hire a companion if they can't even make it up a hill? Ooh, nice backpack in here. He'll take that. Oh, there's a couple backpacks in here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Why are there so many backpacks in here? He's just gonna slowly make his way through, clearing out whatever and whoever might get in his way. And let me just switch his armor. Because when he's in battle, he likes to wear his dwarven armor. Oh yeah, he picked up these gauntlets from his male blacksmith friend in Markarth, the male orc. They're really meant to improve smithing, but I mean, he's got to wear a complete set. Okay, the indicator's showing that he has to go that way, but might as well just go check out the rest of this tower. I mean, now he's itching to kill someone. There's absolutely no one here. He could see his home from here, though. That's it right over there. Cool view.
Is someone there?
Oh, finally! Yes! First kill of the day. Oh, this is where they all are. Oh, it's the Forsworn. Why were they all just hanging out back here? Am I yours?
You can't hide from
Or
me.
are you mine? Everyone's coming out to play. Everyone's coming to the party. Okay, I got enough for you two. Yeah. Boom. Bam. Oh, you got some skills. But your head's gone. It's gone. Yo, what's up? Oh, you tried to dodge? Nice try. Too slow. Well, that was fun. There's one left somewhere.
I'll see you in pieces.
Will you? Well, come on then.
Die, you orc filth!
What? Oh, what did he say? Did he just call us orc filth?
See you in pieces.
Where is this Forsworn coward hiding? First time Atulg was called a name because he's an orc.
This ends now.
It does, as soon as I find you. Orc filth, huh? Let's just clear the area first. Alright, no one's in here. Close the door, so if anybody tries to come in, we'll hear them. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Scaled boots of hauling. Carrying capacity increased by 30. Very nice. For Sunguard jail key. We'll take it. Why not? He's not here either, huh? This is a pretty nice forge. Oh my gosh, I thought that was it. I thought that was him. Or maybe he decided to run off. I mean, he was last man standing. Oh, actually, no. Here's the fool's still here! You should've left when you had the time! Okay, we found the book. It's down there. Oh, got lots of chests here. Ooh, elven armor. Do they all have stuff in them? Nice! Lockpicks. What's up with this book, though? It's literally just sitting here on its own. Last Scabbard of Akrash. Smithing increased to 91. Okay, he's got the book. He might read it before giving it back to her. He's curious now. What's so important? What's so good about this book?
Is someone there?
Where is he? Sounds like he's right here, like right beside Atulg, but we can't see anybody. There's nobody here. Well, the coward won't show himself. He probably took an invisibility potion and is trying to act all big and tough, yet he's invisible, hiding, cowering somewhere, talking all his stuff. Atulg has better things to do. He got what he came for, so he's gonna go. He doesn't have time for this. This coward is lucky he gets to live another day. Look who showed up. Atulg's gonna change into his newly crafted orc armor before he goes to visit Gaza. He just kind of wants to look his best, and he figures she'd probably appreciate such great craftsmanship. There you go, Atulg. You're looking good, buddy. Gorza, we've returned with your book.
Books. Don't know why the Imperials like these so much. This should help the boy, though, Malakath willing. Here, let me show you how an orc learns to smith.
Interesting that she was able to teach him anything. I mean, I think he's at a higher smithing level than she is, but perhaps because she said, let me teach you how an orc learns to smith, maybe he learned something new. Like maybe he just learned something the orc way, something his mom didn't teach him back in the day. Either way, she didn't seem very grateful or impressed that Atulg just went and got this book for her, and I don't think she reads much. Atulg's had a good rest. He's feeling focused. He's decided that he wants to go visit the orc stronghold that his friend told him about. He thinks it's time. He thinks it's time he go and visit a stronghold and see his people. So he's going to send Vorstag on his way, and then maybe the next time he's in Markarth, they can reconnect.
Divine smile on you, friend. Farewell then. If you need my services again, just come and look for me in the usual place.
Will do, friend. He can take that dwarven war axe with him. He's kinda earned it. Atulg just didn't think it'd be wise to bring Vorstag with him to the orc stronghold, especially not after how the orcs at Bulgesh Mine responded to him. They were out for blood. So, the male orc blacksmith at Markarth said he was going to send word to his orc stronghold that Atulg is welcome and a friend. And the stronghold is here. Dusknikh Yal. So today is as good a day as any for Atulg to go pay a little visit. He has some pretty interesting stories of his own that he could tell now. Always in my way. Wolves rarely travel alone. We're your buddies, huh? He's not quite sure what to expect when he gets there. He's hoping he'll be welcomed. But you never know. He is an outsider, after all. He remembers his mother's warnings of not being welcomed in the strongholds, of being considered an outsider. He's hoping to be able to prove that he's trustworthy and honorable. He's not trying to start any trouble. He's just trying to connect with his people and learn from them. With his mom's passing, he has no family now. Maybe he can find some sort of sense of family in a stronghold. Not necessarily that he'll live in a stronghold, because he's not sure if the stronghold life and culture is for him, but even if he could just be welcomed to visit once in a while. Even that would be amazing.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
This will be the very first stronghold Atulg has ever been to. He's never set foot in a stronghold before. He's never been allowed or welcomed. Trouble ahead. Come on then! Ugh. Why is this bear so strong? Who dies first? Me or you? My bet is you. That's right. Oh, yes! He'll be arriving at the stronghold with blood on his sword. Like a true warrior. It's good that he's arriving in his orc armor and with his orc weapons as well. That must be it. Surely they've seen him by now. And so far so good. No hostiles. No one seems to be coming to attack. Wow. It's much larger than he thought it would be. He can already hear the sounds of a forge. This is a huge moment for Atulg. He's nervous, but he's gonna walk in there with his head held high, like he belongs. Wow. Magnificent. Hello.
Welcome, child of Malakath. Your kin bids you welcome to our stronghold.
Thank you, sister. These are his only two options. I don't understand. What is this place? You're no kin of mine? Oh my gosh. We'll just pretend he said thank you and asked her more about the stronghold.
This is our stronghold. Here we are free to live as Malakath intended, away from the prying eyes of the Nords. You must have been away from your kind for a long time to forget. Come, speak to the chief.
We didn't forget.
Woman.
We were just given crap choices. Okay, now she is pretty. Almost as beautiful as his mother. Where does he even begin? That must be the chieftain. So I guess he should start there. Go introduce himself to the chieftain. It's at this moment that Atulg is so thankful for his mother's teachings on Orcish culture and life in the strongholds, because it doesn't feel so foreign. Maybe we can have a seat?
You speak to Burguk, chief of To Dusknikh Yal.
It's quite the throne you have there, Burguk.
Yes. I earned the right by slaying my father in single combat. One day, I will have a son who will challenge me when I become too old to lead, and the stronghold will have a new chief. Until then, I alone have the right to have wives and children. It ensures our strength.
And that's the part of the life of a stronghold that Atulg does not agree with. He doesn't think it's right, and nor did his mother, that only the chieftain should be able to have a life with a wife and children. Atulg has this desire for himself as well.
The Code of Malakath. It is both tradition and law in the strongholds. Break the code, and you must pay blood price. The code is not written anywhere. It is known and carried on by the orcs, and all who live in the strongholds follow it. For an outlander, following it is simple. Do not steal or attack.
They just
anyone
called
in
him
the
an outlander.
Or be ready to pay in gold or blood.
So that hurt a little bit. I mean, he knew it was the truth. His mother warned him that they would consider him an outlander, but it still pains him a little bit. It still hurts.
There are a few great strongholds worthy to talk about. To Dusknikh Yal,
How many are there?
Morkasgur, Nozzlebur, and Logishbur.
Oh, he updated his map with all the stronghold locations? That's cool. We now have the locations for all the other strongholds. Nazulbur is the stronghold his mother came from. So his mother left Nazulbur, took Atulg, and settled in near Dawnstar.
You need steel? Speak to my forge wife, Garl.
His forge wife. The forge wife is usually the second wife, and Atulg knows this because his mother was also destined to be his father's forge wife. And she would have been the second wife. Wonder if there's any work that needs to be done. Could be a good way to settle in.
Your muscle against mine. The victor
Muscle?
gains 100 gold coins from the loser.
A brawl? Ugh, now he's been challenged by the chieftain. He kind of has to say yes.
This will be good trading. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you made of. This should be good.
So, what does he do? Does he let the chieftain win? Or does he... to keep his honor? Or does he beat the chieftain? He's much stronger than the chieftain. He beat the chieftain. Everyone saw him beat the chieftain.
You bested me. An orc chief. Impressive.
Oh, that might not have been good.
That you have. Here.
His whole clan watched him go down. And Atulg's supposed to be a runt? He's been watching this guy train. Who is this guy?
I used to wander the corners of Skyrim like you. I miss those days.
Oh. Well, you can join us once again, brother. You miss traveling?
I do. There's a freedom the roads give you that the Stronghold does not. But I have a place here, and I wouldn't want to dishonor my clan by leaving again like some young pup.
Oh, because he left once already. He would be someone good to travel with, though. Well, what do you do in the Stronghold?
Me? I'm Burguk's brother. I came back after serving many years in the Legion. By then, Burguk had already become chief, and he welcomed me home as family, not as rival as is tradition.
You served the Legion?
I did. I was known as To Dusknikh Yal in those days, in honor of my homeland. Many orcs leave the Stronghold to join the Legion. They welcome our skill in battle and smithing, and we welcome a chance to see the world.
So he's the chieftain's brother, which means he'll never be allowed to marry or have children. He should come with us. Atulg wouldn't mind a little travel companion as well, especially one that's an orc.
I couldn't. It would dishonor the place the chief has made for me.
Dishonor. Oh, we have some options. We could persuade him. You just told me misadventure. That doesn't seem very honorable. Some coin to soothe your guilt? Bribery? Too frightened to leave home? Intimidation?
Fight well.
Let's think about it. He wants to go talk to everyone. Especially her. I wonder if she's the chieftain's wife. She might already be spoken for. Merble.
Orc poisons are to be feared, if you wish to trade.
Orc poisons. He knows much about orc poisons, and yes, they are meant to be feared. His mother could cook up some nasty poisons. Tell me more about yourself. And the Stronghold.
We have lived in Skyrim since before the Nords came. Our way is simple. All work to make the tribe strong. Only the bravest are allowed to lead, and to marry. A great chief is able to attract many wives and raise bold children. Wise women like myself are mothers of chieftains. We guide the tribe and advise our kin on what is most pleasing to Malakath.
So she's the chieftain's mother. Yes, that's right. Atulg remembers his teachings now. The chieftain's mother often will become the healer of the Stronghold. So that makes sense. He'll buy one or two things from her to support the Stronghold as well, because he's pretty sure they don't get many people passing through and buying their things unless they go out and sell them. So he'll buy the blacksmith's draught. He's out of cure poison potions, so let's get 2 of those. Grab a potion of healing and one of plentiful healing, and that should be good for now. A sense of family and community that you must feel when you grow up in a stronghold. I mean, it must be pretty incredible. What is that over there? Is that a shrine of Malakath? It is. It's their shrine of Malakath. Let's go talk to the forge wife. Oh, she's pretty. She's beautiful. Garol.
Are you looking to work? The mines are nearby. You bring me ore, I'll give you coin.
Oh, they have their own mine? Maybe we will. Maybe we'll bring you some and keep a little for ourselves? Do you trade with the cities?
Occasionally. But an orc blade is a very personal thing.
True.
Anger, regret, pride. All these things are put into our steel. When my daughter Lash chose to leave the Stronghold, I forged a sword to channel all my shame and grief. Honor me with a task, Outlander. Bring the sword to my daughter if you see her. It'll be all she needs to know.
Her daughter left the Stronghold and she forged a sword for her? Of course Atulg will do this for you, yes. We'll make sure she gets it.
Thank you.
This is the second blacksmith here?
I work the forge with my mother, Garl. We mine our own ore and shape our own metal.
He looks much older than her. Let's check out the rest of this forge. He can take some of these? He can take this elven greatsword? Okay, who else can he talk to? I don't think he talked to everyone yet. This is one of the chieftain's wives. Let's say hi to her.
I am Burguk's favorite wife.
Oh,
he
she's
knows
fancy.
My beauty should be praised.
Oh my gosh, don't worry. We're not trying to make a pass on your wife. Don't worry. And who's this? Wurzal.
Yes.
He looks like an intellect. It's too bad Atulg can't talk to him. He looks like someone he'd be interested in speaking to. He probably has a lot of knowledge.
I help my mother Arab with the hunt. We bring much meat and skins to the Stronghold.
All these male orcs in this stronghold. And not one of them are allowed to take a wife. Does he live up here?
What now?
Okay. Can I open this door? Oh, this is cute. Who lives here? Oh, and there's the mine. Brother?
This better be good.
I don't think he likes Atulg very much. Maybe he wasn't impressed or pleased that Atulg shamed the chieftain the way he did. After all, the chieftain was probably his father. Oh, we got some more orcs in here. We got the miners in here.
Malakath has given me the task to mine. Good ore brings strength to our people.
Code of Malakath. He's gonna take that too. Take that potion. Oh, we can take some gold? He won't though. He has enough for now, and the Stronghold probably needs it. Okay. He'll get some of that for himself. And he'll mine a little bit and bring it back to the blacksmith as well. It's late. Looks like everyone's turned in. Let's see. Maybe he can go find her in the longhouse? If he's allowed in, that is. Okay, he can go in. He's just gonna drop some of the ore because he doesn't want her taking all of it.
We can trade when there's light outside.
I have ore to sell.
I'll buy everything you've dug up. Chief, Garrow threatens to have me work in the mines.
80 gold.
You won't allow my pretty hands fight to well, dirty, will you?
No, my wife. You have been given other gifts to please your chief than mine work. I will talk to Garrow, and all will be well.
Oh, thank you, my chief. By now favored
They've
enough
invited
to
him to have a little
shell
meal.
by your side at the feast. Back your words with action.
No more talk of shell. As chief, I will do what I please.
Uh-oh.
So point your fiery gaze to our enemies.
Okay, he didn't like that. Let's take some cheese. He's gonna try to find that orc. See if he wants to come. Here he is. Ghorbadh the Iron Hand.
I couldn't. It would dishonor the place the chief has made for me.
No. There'll be no dishonor. We'll pay your way.
Well, for that much, I don't think Malakath would turn his scowl on me.
That's right.
All right, Outlander. My axe is yours.
Follow me then.
Lead then. You have my steel.
Nice! Ghorbadh has just become part of the family. And the true nature of orcs. Okay, we already picked up a copy of that. What did we just start here? Forbidden Legend? Investigate Goldor Legend. The Lost Legend of Skyrim. Are you ready, my friend?
An orc follows to the death.
Chieftain, thank you for your hospitality. We look forward to coming again.
Fight well.
Well, this went better than he expected. I like how Ghorbadh is just sitting in the chieftain's chair. I bet you he only does that when his brother's inside the longhouse. He would never dare to do that in front of his brother. Alright, they're back home. Ghorbadh is here. Atulg has told him to make himself comfortable. He was quite impressed upon arrival. He really wasn't expecting Atulg to have a home such as this. After a day like today, Atulg is way too excited to go to sleep. So he's gonna go make Ghorbadh a new armor set, because what he has on is not gonna cut it. And not with Atulg, at least. And then he's gonna take the rest of the night and read some of his new books. He has quite a few books that he's added to his collection that he needs to read. He's thinking for now to make Ghorbadh feel as comfortable as possible. He'll just make him a really nice orc armor set. To be honest, he was surprised that he didn't have an orcish armor set on him already. But maybe that's because he was with the Legion for a while. He got used to the steel and iron, perhaps? Maybe he prefers something else. Okay, he's gonna make him a nice heavy armor iron set for now. And because he knows it was a big decision for him to leave the Stronghold, once he gets some steel, he's gonna make him a nice dwarven set. We have something for you.
Fine. Let's trade then.
This is your weapon? No, that won't do. That won't do, Ghorbadh.
Back to the great task of waiting.
He doesn't like the armor we gave him. He won't wear it. Great.
Waiting.
Let's upgrade it. It's flawless now. Certainly he's not going to refuse it now. There we go. It's to his standards now. It looks pretty good in it, too. Looks like he's a one-handed warrior. We'll give him the Mace of the Crusader for now. Oh, he's gone straight to the alchemy table, huh? Interesting. Atulg's gonna wait, see how Ghorbadh performs. Depending on how he does, he'll upgrade his armor and he'll upgrade his weapon. Set him up with a little dwarven armor and weapon, perhaps. But he's got to earn it first.
We're going to leave things here for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to just give it a little thumbs up just to let me know that you are enjoying yourself. And if this is your type of content, then you should definitely subscribe because I love making this type of content, which means there's much more to come. Like always, thank you for spending time with me today, friend, and I will see you in the next video.